Speaking of stupid crap, right? Speaking of crap that just doesn't ever seem to go away, this whole Gillette situation, right? Gillette. I can't even do it. I'm not going to do it because screw them at this point. I've been watching a lot of the quote unquote woke coverage over Gillette, over people trying to virtue signal for a razor company, trying to tell you that men are toxic and masculinity is terrible and that we all need to be better while trying to basically label all men as predators. Right? That whole thing. It's ridiculous to watch the type of community people that are going to sit there and argue that this is actually a good commercial. It's not villainizing and demonizing men. But one of the people that I thought was the craziest in defending it was Marty O'Donnell, because it says here that SJWs target Halo composer Marty O'Donnell for abandoning Gillette due to their anti-male propaganda. That's right, folks. Marty O'Donnell, the composer of the iconic Halo theme. I'm not going to stop. I love that. I love that goddamn song. Has been attacked by the social justice warrior left because he dropped the Gillette and went to the Dollar Shave Club. Saying here, social justice warriors have begun targeting the former composer of Bungie's Halo games, Marty O'Donnell, because he gave up on supporting Gillette after they indulged in their anti-male agropop to push the leftist agenda. The Daily Dot was quick to point a target on O'Donnell after he made a very simple, concise, succinct tweet, stating that following Gillette getting woke with their ad, he would be giving their patronage to the Dollar Shave Club. It all started with a simple tweet saying, "Hey Gillette, I just signed up with Dollar Shave Club. Thank you for the great advertising." And you know what? Nothing wrong with that. There's literally nothing wrong with him saying, "I don't like this advertisement. I'm not going to give my money to this company. I'm going to give it to another company that is not engaging in politics and through advertising that I don't like." And I don't blame him. I got into it with my girlfriend tonight over this one. I don't like it when these companies, and she agrees with me. We were just discussing it. I don't want to make it like we were fighting or anything. But neither one of us enjoy it when these companies enter into this kind of political arena. You know, I want to drink a Coca-Cola. I don't want them to preach to me one way or the other about the benefits or cons to abortion. I don't want that. All right. Keep your politics out of what I'm going to be buying from you. You know, I saw a thing where Chick-fil-A, some news, I think it was like Fox from Friends gave Chick-fil-A to people and they were like, "Oh, they gave homophobic sandwiches to their audience." Like, oh, shut up. Just shut, yeah, one dude at Chick-fil-A, okay, has some opinions on gay marriage that I don't agree with, period. But that's not like representative of the food or the whole company. But then again, leave it to people to like to make it all about that, right? Anyway, it says here that the Daily Dot doesn't badmouth O'Donnell, but it attempts to paint his decision as some sort of conservative rebellion against leftism. Actually, there's been a lot of people trying to paint any kind of criticism of this as a conservative pushback against leftism. I've seen this on the Young Turks. I've seen this on the Majority Report. And I'm sitting there going like, guys, like we would, like, our politics line up more often than not. And you're sitting there not even remotely bothering to take a simple second to understand or positively think about why someone might have an issue with an ad that effectively points a target on men's back and says, "You bad, you bad." That's not a good thing. No one likes that. That's not what we should be doing. But anyway, here, this is what it says in an article written by Joseph Coop, apparently who's anti-Gamergate. So we already know where this whole thing is going, saying, famed video game composer Marty O'Donnell, whose credits include Halo and Destiny, just joined the cavalcade of conservative men attempting to roast Gillette for its ad urging men to push back against toxic masculinity. The ad has whipped conservative men into a frenzy over its primary call to action is to just be the best a man can be, which includes not being sexist or bottling emotions. I actually agree with the bottom thing here, saying the ad is actually feminist propaganda and it's highly hated amongst almost every man worth his salt that doesn't surrender his integrity to the SJW agenda. In which case, I'm pretty sure many of you guys right now have seen the ad, but it's true. I believe that this particular ad does target men in that particular regard. It doesn't offer solutions. It just says like all men are bad unless some men stand up. I understand the idea behind the ad. I'm not against the idea behind the ad. It's the execution that is terrible. That is terrible because men are in no way portrayed as being good until like a small group come out and do something about what they see is wrong. Never mind the fact that it's the exact polar opposite. Some men are bad and good men should stand up to them and say, "Hey, stop being a dick." It's that simple. But unfortunately, that's not the world we freaking live in. And of course, they went after good old Marty O'Donnell. So I don't think it's going to impact him too much. I just find it funny that, a composer saying, hey, I just went to Dollar Shave Club because this is what I want to do now is article worthy. Hey, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Since you're here, why don't leave a comment? Let me know what you think about stuff. If you want to subscribe to the channel, you can do that as well. You check out any of these great, fantastic, amazing commentary tracks by me. That's right. I'm not egotistical or narcissistic at all. I'm just your average, everyday, normal YouTuber. Thanks for watching.